Hi everyone, today we have a small unboxing from Zcube. It's a little smaller than usual for me. It's only 7 puzzles and it was about 40 euros, so they're slightly more expensive I guess than what I typically get. And the funny thing is I didn't notice until the last item that these are all non-standard size WCA cubes. It wasn't on purpose, it's just a bunch of items that I had in my wish list for a while, and I just finally decided to get them. I'll put that on the side. So this is a Diane 2x2 46mm. I'm not getting it for the performance or anything. I assume it's new plastic and so on, although it does have black screws. But I like different sizes of puzzles, and I wanted to have a slightly smaller 2x2. This is just a bit smaller, but a nice size. It's a bit tight, not the best corner cutting, but it's lovely. I got it mostly for the size, and I'm a big fan of the 3x3 Zenshi, so why not? This is actually quite nice plastic, but I don't think it's original one, just based on the fact that it's 2018. Still very nice. Another 2x2, this one bigger than normal. This is the something, Shishuang. And it's the 55mm version. I actually think 2x2s should be bigger, generally speaking, because I don't mind a small puzzle, but like for 3x3 and stuff, but 2x2 is harder to grip with the lack of centers. So I think a little bigger is good. This is 55mm, and oh, nice. So I got it in primary because black was no longer available. Tensions seem a bit loose, but reasonable. Needs some breaking in probably, but shouldn't be too bad. So I think I'll enjoy this. I tend to enjoy smaller 3x3s, but a big 2x2 is really nice. I can already tell that this is going to be more enjoyable for me to solve than a 50mm one. I think this is the only 55mm 2x2, or only 2x2 bigger than 50mm, but if I'm wrong, I would be happy to hear about it. Just let me know in the comments. This is actually the last item I added in the cart. It's a Shengshou Linglong mini 3x3. And the reason I picked this is actually the weight. I was trying to add puzzles as I usually do to reach the maximum weight without changing the price of the shipping. And I put a Yushin Little Magic in the cart, and it was too heavy, so I had to find something lighter. And this is an old cube, but I keep hearing it's pretty nice, and I like the look because of the square, completely square stickers. It's always, oh yeah, it is nice. It is very nice. It's always enjoyable to me when a cube has completely square stickers. I got a Shengshou Legend recently, and I enjoyed it just because of that. This feels actually quite similar to the Legend. So this isn't a modern cube by any means, but it seems to perform very nicely and to be fun to use, and I like the look of it. I wouldn't have gotten it if it wasn't for the sort of free shipping, you know, but it's a nice addition to the collection. I always like to have a range of sizes, and I didn't have a 46mm one, although I do have a bunch of small cubes. This has also been on my wish list for a while. I'm happy with my 4x4. I have a mini Thunderclap. This is the Cyclone Boys, I think Feiteng, and it's 57mm. I like that because I also have a 5x5 that's 57mm. And I hear that it's pretty decent, so why not maybe to carry around, it will be a little less cumbersome. It does seem fine, just out of the box. Perhaps a bit tight, yeah, definitely a bit tight. But turns very nicely. I mean, yeah, it catches a bit because it's tight, but it seems fine. I like the shades, I like the size. Just a bit of setting up and it will be a lovely cube. So these are two of the same cube. I'll just unbox one of them. It's the 6cm sail. I already have one in black, and the black one is actually out of stock on Zcube, but I wanted the white one for essentially a sticker mod. I have some stickers already, and see, I do an unboxing tutorial and then I can't open the box. I have the stickers and they're a little bit too big for a normal sized cube, and they will fit nicely on this and look better on white than on black, so that's why I got these. It is, by the way, a very nice puzzle. It's much better quality than the normal size sail. I think they have better molds and stuff, and it just feels much nicer. The performance is the same, but and it's really fun to use a slightly big 3x3. It doesn't look huge, it doesn't feel that big, it feels bigger than normal, but it's a nice little difference, and if you play with it a little bit, then you go back to your main and it feels tiny, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, so this is a fine cube as I expected, and the shades are very nice, but they will go. And finally, this is kind of the main attraction. I have had this in my wish list for a while. I couldn't really justify getting it because the not sure how you're supposed to open. This is an unusual box. I couldn't justify getting it because the 50mm cube in Classroom is excellent. I'm very fond of some mini Zanshi that I have also, and this is more expensive than it needs to be for what is essentially a gadget that you're not going to use as a main or anything. Good looking box, but not easy to open. I have to say the Valk Power box is a lot better. So I couldn't justify getting it, and then I realized, wait a minute, this is like 10 bucks. What am I looking for a justification for? I want one, so I got one, you know. And I'm instantly very happy with my decision. The shades alone almost justify it. It looks amazing. I love the Valk shades. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Very nice size. I like a 50mm cube. This is just a bit smaller and I can feel it, but it still seems much more usable than like a 42mm one or something. Well, yes. I don't have a Valk, I have a Valk Power, but I've tried one and this is exactly the same feel. The reason I didn't get a Valk standard size is I think it's a very good cube. It looks good, it performs extremely well. Wow, right out of the box, this is impressive. But for me it lacks like personality. It's just good, but there's nothing that I enjoy specifically about the feel. It's just, it's almost like I don't feel anything. It's a cube, a good one. but not specific enough, I don't know. I prefer the Valk Power, but still very nice, very good, and for a mini cube it's a completely different deal. I love it. I will be using this a lot. I'll do a quick solve while I ramble. I hesitated between this one and the stickerless one, because I'm pretty sure the stickers will chip on this one, because I will be carrying it around and I'm not especially careful. But then again, I do prefer the stickered look, and I don't mind the look of damaged stickers that much, and you can always get spare ones, so I went for this one. I think I would have been happy with either one. I really like those sticker shades too. I'm quite impressed by the performance out of the box. The Valk Power was not nearly as good out of the box. And yeah, the looks wonderful. That's it for this unboxing. See you later.